Hello YouTube, thought I'd do a quick video here. Been following my channel. We kind of left off with this solar node build. So this is going to be like a part one. So I'm going to start to build this. Now, a couple things I want to point out. First, this metal box I had here already. Obviously, I don't need it this big of a box if I was going to buy something. Two, you can always buy plastic boxes to keep the cost down. Three, I took a piece of plywood and I mounted it in the back of the box. This makes mounting things a lot easier than trying to drill through metal and use nuts and bolts. So keep that in mind too, whether it's plastic or a metal box. Take a piece of plywood. Normally I'd paint this piece of plywood like black or something, but due to I want you to see how I'm building this, I won't be painting it until after I'm done with these videos. So that's why it's not painted. Now I've got me a new, on eBay, a 40-watt power bank. This thing seemed to be pretty good. It charges my cell phone fast. It's got rapid charge, you know, for a cell phone. Now, obviously, I'm going to be using this to keep this UV plus 5R charged. This has a C connector on the back of it. So one of it's going to go to this port, and this other cable is going to power my interface board. And I think what we're going to do, I still got a 3D print holder for my solar panel. So I got to do that yet. But once I get that done, we're going to use the duty cycle tester that I built a while ago to test the load capabilities of using this battery bank. What I mean by that is I'll have it, maybe I'll start out with 60% duty cycle, and let's see if it kills. I'll keep the radio on high power, and we'll just have it powered from this, and we'll have a solar panel charging it, and we'll see if it can handle it. Now, this does have a display on this. This is just a cheap eBay power bank. I think the ad was had a misprint. It was, they say like 9 million milliamp hours. I think it's supposed to be 90,000 milliamp hours, as I believe. And this thing does have a, I'm trying to get this to turn on here. It does have a digital display. It tells you what the percentage is on here. And of course, I don't know why. I think I got to do it. There it goes. I guess I'm not doing it right. But yeah, so it tells you the display 100%. Oh, jeez. 100%. So, which is nice. And then the holder on a 3D print is going to be something like this, where it will slide in here. So if I need to take this out, I can easily. So that's going to be over here. I'll have a lot of space in here to do a lot of stuff. This box obviously is going to sit upright when it's all mounted. I'll just have this sit, my duty cycle tester will just sit on here. Okay. Now what I did, I don't want to buy a whole bunch of SMA cables, because this node is not going to be that far away from the repeater. So there's no sense me spending, you know, $10, $15 on cables and to, you know, mount the antenna. So what I did was I figured out my little bracket here I use for my radio. I figured out where I need to drill a hole for the antenna to poke through. I'll put a little silicone around the antenna here, and then I'm 3D printed a cap for it. And that's how I'm going to do that. And boom, I don't have to buy another SMA cable and all that. Now, if this node's going to be far away from a repeater and you need to use a better antenna, well, then you'll have to buy the SMA connector and then buy a bulkhead connector that will let you mount it so you can screw on the antenna outside the box. But if you're not going to be doing that, this right here should work. So we will, like I said, we'll put this on there like that, little protector, and then just in case, I'll put a little silicone around here, and I'll put silicone on here. So even if this fails, there'll still be silicone around here, and then that's all we need to do. I think this will be all right, and then I'll mount this on here, and that's going to look. And I use white because we want to use a lighter color for you know, places that are kind of warm, and it does get kind of warm here in Wisconsin. I did spray this with UV clear spray paint already, so that's been done with. So I got to mount. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to mount this right here, like so. I'll mount this down here, and then and I can get this in and out if I need to. The C cable is already plugged into the radio. So then what I'll do is I don't want to drill holes on top of here, because there's already a hole that I didn't do that. That's how the box came. I'll have to make a 3D plug for that. So when I run my cable from my solar panel, I'm going to run it. There's a hole in the bottom here. So I'll have the cable, I'll 3D print like a cap or some sort, and I'll have the cable run inside the box here. Or actually it'll be on the outside of the box and through here, something. I'm not sure yet. But I don't want to put any holes on top because I don't know if snow sits on here. I don't want to leak it inside of here. So there's a gasket on this box. Like I said, I got this box for free. That's why I'm using such a big box. But that's okay. It gives me a lot of room to do other testing. We can test all kinds of things in here. We can test the power capabilities of this node using the duty cycle tester. We can hook up a repeater ID to this. We can hook up a interface board for Zello to the handheld. We can hook up I did a video on my flood switch idea. We could hook that up to this. There's a lot of interface boards we can hook up to this and test it, as I build things. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, so I can test it and see how it works using a solar power node setup. And the reason why I'm using a Belfing, you can use a different radio, but this Belfing, like I said, has the USB for charging the battery C connector, and it works out perfect. That's why I'm using this radio. And this is a tri-band. So this will work on ham, it'll work on GMRS, whatever you need to do. And I'll leave it on high power so we can really load test this. So there you go. That's the plan for this. We'll get this mounted, and then I'll do a part 2, and you'll kind of see how it looks. And if you have any questions or comments, post them down below. Please subscribe. Thank you, and have yourself a good day.